Rap has been beefing since the top of the year. Cat Williams.
This all started with him.
This is all you. You made all the other black people start beefing with other niggas.
Cat Williams is the shooting of Arch Franz Ferdinand.
We know you didn't do it. You're trying to cover it up.
We'll see how that plays out because I'm not trusting some Riddler character on Twitter.
If Drake really fed him the information, you could just post the DMs and be like, haha, I got you. Stiff arm, like, all of the allegations and shit.
That stiff arm's the daughter. He has never been able to shake the allegations.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh. Welcome back to the Hellboys Podcast. Oh, my gosh. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're wondering why we've been going, you probably aren't. But if you are wondering, a lot of shit has been going on. People's been living lives outside of this shit.
If you have been living under a rock,
it's a good thing. It's a good thing we've been going for so long because now all this dust is settled in the rap landscape. So that's good. Also, we're here with Mr. the Big Lado himself. We're here with Pat Lou looking fresh in his Serbian mafioso gear. I love it.
It's just a tracksuit.
Yeah, Serbian mafia. That's Russian mob. We got Big Comfy in the building. You know, it's Chef Young. How everybody doing today?
Fantastic.
Shit, I'm great.
We're just gonna dive into this rap beef because we've been talking about this shit for weeks, boys. Let's just get it all on the table.
Okay, cool.
All right, who wants to start?
Ask a few questions. In your guys' opinion, how did this play off? In, I guess, the corny answer, the typical answer, who won?
Kendrick.
If it's over, then Kendrick edged it out. I mean, I think it's closer than a lot of like the stands on either side are willing to admit. But like,
okay,
I think Drake kind of went out with a whimper because I don't think the Heart Part 6 was very good. And I think Drake had a very steep energy of like, no, like, let's run this. Don't run. Don't wake the demon up. I got all types of stuff to say. And then he got called a pedophile. And then the next song was like, yeah, you know, I'm just going to let this rest. And then is posting on Instagram like, no, I'm changing the vibes. It's a good summer.
Phil, it's not even that. It's like him like, no, I fed you all that info and you took it. Like, no. We know you didn't do it.
See.
You're trying to cover it up.
We'll see how that plays out because I'm not trusting some Riddler character on Twitter.
Some random nigga who popped up like 3 days ago.
Yeah.
I mean,
like,
there was some video proof, but like I don't know what that is.
No, but also
like I'm gonna wait till that plays out to really make a decision on that.
If Drake really fed him the information, you could just post the DMs and be like, haha, I got you. He's saying he posted one tweet and said, haha, I have evidence. Like, it's not evidence. It's one tweet.
My thing is this. I disagree with that, and the only reason why I disagree with that is so heartily. Why do I need to post evidence? The evidence,
because Drake loves to clown people and
troll. The evidence is
troll.
wholeheartedly in the music.
Because
the evidence is the fact that you made an entire diss song.
Drake's petty ass ain't gonna rub that in.
Huh?
Drake's petty ass ain't gonna rub that in.
I understand that, but then at the same time,
if he had it, he would do it. But at the
same time, it's like, I don't need to. You made a whole song off the false information I fed you.
I think neither one of these niggas...
He didn't feed him false information. I think we can all establish that.
I think we
do know that. It's just a way for him to stiff arm like all of the pedophile allegations and shit.
I don't think that first off,
that stiff arms the daughter. He has never been able to shake the pedophile allegations.
The daughter thing,
years.
Like, yeah.
But I do think that is. I do think with the whole framework of that thing, the music is the evidence. I don't need to prove anything. He made a song about it.
So why
you made an entire verse? You made an entire verse to a fake daughter.
Guys, don't even worry about it. I planted that. I wanted him to think that I was a bad dad to 2 kids. I was only exposed for that one time. What?
First off, he wasn't being a bad dad.
Yeah, actually, him and Adonis's mother weren't supposed to, it wasn't supposed to be known.
Okay, but that's hard as
whether
fuck. You
or not
somebody's
that's
kid
true, because I don't know, I'm not there. But that was the whole narrative that ended the whole Pusha T beef, which led him to not respond to the Pusha T beef, which is one of the main reasons that
Drake is on a skid right now.
He's not on a skid.
He's on a skid. He's
also,
0-2.
I feel like the one thing I would say about that Pusha T thing, I do believe how this went. I do believe he had a song. I do believe he had a song ready, and I do believe that the song was very vile to where his backers were like, "Ayo, you can't release that. That's doing too much."
If you think that, if you think his backers stopped him from responding to Pusha T at a career point where everybody was clowning him, but you don't. everybody was clowning him after he lost to Pusha T. Like there was memes in the public eye, like Drake lost his beef. Cool. And then you think that the people on his team was like, no, you can't release that. This ain't good for us. This ain't good for business. But you think that him getting called a pedophile and then his team being like, yeah, we should end this because this is getting weird.
Like the whole pedophile bars are not new bars. Joe Budden said again. This
gives a fuck about Joe Budden?
No, but that's why he said on the song because it's known that Drake has beef. He said that's why he said it's got to be true. I saw it on the Budden podcast.
Like no offense, go to be completely honest, and that's one of the things that personally as a rap fan. You're not on the first 2 songs. You didn't say anything new. You didn't say anything too creatively. Or
too
you
creatively?
Yes, the first 2 on 616 in LA and on Euphoria. You didn't say anything that we haven't heard, and you didn't say it in a way that it was.
You didn't
think
think that Euphoria was creative at all.
No.
You're a glazer.
I think it was a cool song.
Tyler is on Team Drake, clearly, guys. So
that's,
we're gonna put
that's
that
not how that works. He just didn't make a strong song.
I think
you could have made
that
a better
neither
song.
artist won, and that there are 2 things that are not fair.
You're denier Drake fan.
It's not that. No. This is gonna make perfect sense. I promise. I think both sides lost. But
I can understand it.
Hold on. Mark, you made that crazy face. I'm about to explain how. This is the best analogy I have. Everything ties into war for me. These 2 superpowers went nuclear, right? And I would say that both countries got each as equally
destroyed.
But there was a bigger population on one side, so more people survived. So they thought that they won when really they lost way more.
I don't think Kendrick took any. If anything, he's grown.
No, wait, and that's where hive mind comes in because it's like, well, I just don't think we lost. Like, just look at us. But like, it's out there that you're a woman beater now, and that kid might not be yours.
I don't think a lot of people care about that,
and that's why they don't care. Is because of the hive mind.
They do.
No, and yeah, they do, but they don't because of the hive mind. It's like no, but like Kendrick won though. So like we can't talk about how he might be
lose because we believe we won. So
yes,
and then Drake fans are like, well, blah blah blah, all that other shit, and it's like we believe we won, but it's like no, both people have taken really
bad stains.
Yes.
And if the UMG thing is true, which I don't believe, then that's bad for them. One of their artists got called a pedophile.
Both of the artists.
I would say
both of the artists took a hit.
Both artists that they're making money off of is now
have stains on their jackets.
What's
and
another,
like,
they're gonna make a quick buck off of the beef, but in the long run, it kind of hurts.
I think Kendrick's next album is probably gonna make more than if he dropped it without the beef.
This is true.
It depends on when the album drops.
Kendrick's gonna come out much more squeaky clean than Drake is.
Wait. My next thing that isn't fair is that Drake had to go against all these artists, and we're not going to sit here and act like we didn't, because even though they weren't like big nations, like the 2 fucking jabronis who were nuking each other, and still support and all this stuff. So Drake smacking these dudes up, and then just being like, well, no, it's just Drake versus Kendrick.
No.
Why is Drake even mentioning those niggas? Because first off, we're not gonna act like this isn't a L for Future and fucking Metro too. Because you went and got this nigga. No. You went and got this nigga. You saw Godzilla fucking the city up, and so you went and built Mechagodzilla by waking Kendrick up. And then your Mechagodzilla also lost. They beat the shit out of each other. You lost too, nigga. You went and got Big Bro. You literally went and got Big Bro. And your Big Brother was like, no, this nigga Loki hitting me back too.
Can I give this back to you in Godzilla terms?
They had the Rocky 2 like knockout where they punched each other.
Yeah, and it didn't go.
Metro went down to Hollow Earth and pulled up all the fucking monsters.
He hit a spirit bomb.
The BBL Drizzy thing is funny for the culture, but it's not serious. That's why he's not a.
Hold on.
That's why he's not a player though. Hold on, wait, and that's why he's not a player in the war.
He just out shitlorded Drake.
Exactly.
That's all he wanted to do.
The BBL Drizzy thing had nothing to do with the beef, but added extra fire to the resources that Drake would have to put out. It's like I have to worry about this. Like niggas are tagging me in this shit on Twitter, and I can't even see what's going on with my main shit. So now it's like it's a little distraction.
I agree with your point, like 85%, because I don't think Metro would have played any more parts in this beef without Drake initially coming out and telling him shut the fuck up and make some drums. So what did he do? He made some drums and flipped it on Drake, and it was funny.
It was hilarious.
But Metro is never going to be this player. But you don't
give that sauce to Metro. In 2 weeks, we're going to give more of that sauce to Kendrick.
I'm not going to lie to you. Also, I feel like if anything, Metro's the real loser because, like, cool. Like that beat is cool, but some of the beats that niggas were cooking up during this beef.
Tyler,
Whoa.
he probably made that.
Conductor beat. The conductor beat
was nice.
was at the end of 7-minute drill. Nigga was frying. He put his soul in that.
Tyler, he probably made that BBL Drizzy beat in like 5 minutes.
Wait, that's why Drake.
That's not fair.
That's why.
That's not fair.
That's why Drake stopped the beat.
That's your fault.
He felt bad for J. Cole. He said, "I gotta go
Drake
pick
didn't
up.
stop
I gotta
the beef.
go pick Lil Bro
That's
up."
why he stopped it.
I don't.
Drake
think it
didn't
stopped.
stop the beef.
I don't think it
Kendrick stopped the beef by not dropping yet, or not responding to the Heart Part 6.
Well, the outro of the Heart Part 6 was kind of like, all right, yeah, no, I'm done with this.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean Drake ended it per se. Like Kendrick could still respond and then end the beef on his song.
Shooting one last nuke off with your crowd that thinks you won.
Yeah, hit
nuclear war.
Go in your bunker
You're just
and
a
hit
bad
the button.
person at that point.
I feel like
He's
I
the
feel
biggest
like
hater.
a lot of these people are probably bad people.
Well, yeah, he's a woman beater, and the other one's a pedophile.
Yeah.
not a pedophile groomer. Technically.
Hold on.
No.
Okay, first off, yeah,
That's
it's
a
not-
terrible
both bad-
argument to
Both
make.
are bad things. Both are bad things, but they were both different
it's
things.
It's the Drake fan in him, like the no, I'm too famous to be a pedophile.
Which is the craziest defense.
I don't think it's that crazy.
That is the
No,
craziest
I'll put it this way.
defense.
I'll put it this way. No. I understood what he was saying. Can I explain it how I thought of it? It's like, you shouldn't have said that because of all the super rich pedophiles. Everyone looks at you as like the god of hip hop. They put you on that pedestal with like niggas who have money like Epstein, even though Epstein like had more money. So I understood what he was saying. He's saying, I'm black. I'm a hip hop artist. There's cameras around me way too much. They would have found out if I was a pedophile. Like, I might be a groomer, and Drake could very well not understand that kissing a 17-year-old on stage was wrong at the time, but that does not make it okay. But he's not being a pedophile. But those rich white niggas that got the money, there's never cameras on them. They do their dirt in the dark. They, like, influence politicians and shit. And they can be pedophiles. They can influence the law around it.
I think anybody with that amount of money can find slinky ways to do slinky shit. Me walking around in a very public area where
I would
there's
say
gonna be
the only
paparazzi
way that Drake is
one
fucking
thing,
minors
but
is if he's sex touristing it.
it's possible. I don't know. I'm not
That's
gonna put
the
that on.
only
I'm
way
gonna
I
say it's
believe.
possible.
I'm not saying he's doing that. I'm saying that's the only way. If you told me
understand.
that,
No,
I'd
I
be like,
understand
yeah.
what you're saying.
Okay, that
I'm
makes
like, no, I understand. First off,
he could be one of those niggas very well, and then he doesn't say it out loud because he kind of knows it's shaky. Where he's like, no, man, like the law is the law. Like when in Rome, do as the Romans. So you go to Mexico, and the illegal age to fuck girls is 15.
Nah, he was doing that shit in Toronto too, being weird about it.
I think
allegedly,
I don't know if
by
anybody's
niggas
getting
who
that
are
off.
beefing with him in Toronto.
I'm not gonna lie
When
to you.
your
I
own
don't think
city's not
anybody's
behind you,
getting that off. Being like, oh yeah, like I was in Mexico, so I got to bang a 15-year-old. You're still greasy. I don't care how rich or poor you are. Everyone's gonna be like, yeah, like you went there to bang a kid. Like you're greasy.
But
I went there for the 42 though.
time out. Hold on.
Coochie was just.
Hey, go home. Actually, your house is this way.
Actually, it's that way.
It's that way.
Oh, it's that way.
Yeah. Oh.
Does it matter?
Yeah, it does.
Oh, it is that way.
Yeah, it
I
does.
don't even know where I live.
To the window, to the wall. Shout out to Lil Jon. I love that nigga.
East, west.
Lil Jon
north,
is winning
south.
from this beef
Why?
because everyone's winning from this beef besides the people in it.
I'm glad you said a random rapper's name because I didn't know that ASAP Rocky's real name was Rakim.
Rakim?
So when he shot that bar and
You
he
thought-
said
you talking
Rakim,
about the actual
I was like, hold on, what? I was like, wait, what? Ronnie got to be alive for this. Why is he dissing his favorite rapper? What the fuck? This nigga Rakim is beefing
I'm
with
not
Drake.
gonna lie to you. I watched so many reactions of people said they exactly why Rakim, and they legit stopped their whole stream and was like, well, who's Rakim? And they looked at it was Rocky. It was like, oh, I was like, oh, well, y'all niggas ain't know this nigga's name was Rakim.
Also, ASAP Rocky got to be the most secure nigga in his marriage to know that Drake could say some nasty shit like, yeah, I fucked your baby mama who you don't claim, and Drake's just like, nigga, count back the years. Who was I fucking then? Was it your wife?
I don't think they're married. I think they're just together.
I
I don't know.
I don't know if they're
married
engaged. I thought they were engaged.
Oh,
I'm
I
not
don't know.
sure. I don't really
I want to know what
give
ASAP
that
Rocky did.
much of a shit about
You think
either.
Rihanna listens to ASAP Rocky? Because she doesn't pinch me as that girl.
Yeah,
Like, you think Rihanna in the crib smoking a bowl listening to potato salad?
probably. Yeah.
I think it's one of those things that if it came on, she would kind of joke about it, but she wouldn't turn it off. Now that they're like really together and all this, but I'm gonna say before they got together, she probably had some ASAP Rocky.
No, you
going.
know what they do?
Maybe some.
They-
She probably wasn't a super fan, but like
I think potato salad, like that song in itself is a song that she would probably
There's
listen
no
to
way.
in her free time.
No.
She's that type of music, that type of rap fan. that I think that that's the type of music that she's probably playing in her free time.
It's just crazy to me because I know that Tyler the Creator is the type of friend to jokingly flirt with his dog's girl, but like in like a weird way, like to make it creepy. So like just thinking that Tyler the Creator has definitely did that to Rihanna because him and ASAP are literally two peas in a little gay pod. It's hilarious to me. You know how many threesome jokes he's probably made about that? Oh no, ASAP! If you weren't burnt, because that's something that I saw in Reddit.
That's a crazy statement.
When Rocky and I think Kendall Jenner were together, Rocky would sit there and Tyler would sit there, go out of his way to like really like hit her with some like really hard jokes, like nah, like fuck you type shit, like really like just fuck
like
your
dirty
family,
man.
yeah, like damn, and to Kendall to her face. But it's like okay, cool. I guess that's just Tyler the Creator. Shout to him. I was thinking,
it's hilarious.
He wins no matter what.
Rihanna probably watching. What's it called too?
Let's see what this next album does.
Because
even
if Tyler Creator makes bad music, he just go out and say a bunch of funny shit.
Hold on, where did that come from, Mark?
No, I'm just saying, like even if he came out with like a bad album that everybody doesn't like, he could just go out and do some interviews and be a funny guy, and everybody's like, "Oh my god, I love Tyler the Creator." Like he's too like funny.
What do you think he does during the day?
He probably just jerks off.
I don't think he's
probably just way into fashion and shit. Yeah.
I feel like Tyler the Creator is the type of nigga to wake up and be like, I want some pussy, and then be like, I don't even need no pussy, and actually just beat his dick.
No, he just wants the cinnamon waffles that he makes on the pan.
All right. This is the steam has kind of been let out of this by the time that this episode has come out, but like, did y'all see the JERROD Carmichael thing with Tyler?
Who is that?
JERROD Carmichael is a stand-up comedian and a writer and stuff like that. He's pretty funny. You might like recognize him if you saw a clip. But him and Tyler the Creator have been friends for a while. And apparently, JERROD Carmichael is gay. And he apparently had made like some move on Tyler the Creator. Like said like, oh, you know, like we've been friends for a while, but like I kind of developed feelings. And Tyler the Creator shut him down very quickly.
Did he mush him?
I don't think he physically mushed him, Mark. But then JERROD Carmichael made
Phil
it.
would nut himself if there was a video of him physically mushing him.
Start mushing people. It's really funny.
He just went, but
I
don't know.
JERROD Carmichael got an HBO show, and like the premise of the show was it was like a reality show that lets you in on the cameras. Like you see how the show's being made, and it's just kind of his life, and you see the show being made about his life. And in one of the episodes, he brings Tyler the Creator on and then blindsides him to talk on camera about like why he said no and how they kind of stopped talking after that. And it was really weird. And Tyler the Creator just kind of laughed in his face. And it was really funny. Did y'all see that? Because like I'm kind of still not over that.
I thought Tyler the Creator was gay.
I think Tyler the Creator is maybe bi. I don't know. This is speculation. I don't know the guy personally.
That he turned him to this guy, the Carmichael man. Sounds like a white guy, right?
No, he's black.
Guy.
Is he?
Yeah. I just looked up a picture of him.
Fucking, I don't know. Tyler the Creator looks like he only fucks dudes who look like Frank Ocean. I'm not saying they've ever fucked, but
I don't know. It's his life. That nigga lives how he lives. Good for him. Shout out to him.
Can't Frank Ocean really fight?
Yeah.
He beat up some rapper.
It wasn't Chris Brown because Chris Brown can fight.
he whooped Chris Brown's security guard.
That's what.
Because
I want to see Frank Ocean and Chris Brown boxing because I heard that they both really got them like that.
We're not supposed to be supporting violence.
That's not boxing.
Sanction
is a
sport.
it.
Okay, fair. Okay,
boxing is a sport. Now, I didn't say I want these niggas to just catch ones in the street. That's
turn
bad for the culture. They already look at us like animals, Tyler. Make some money off these niggas. Box it out. You don't even really gotta hit each other for real. Just walk around the ring. They gonna pay for it. I know. I've let Jake Paul rob me a couple times with his boxing matches.
You'll let him rob you again on July?
Probably.
That's a good segue to talk about that.
Question.
No, he's not.
So question.
They sanctioned it. Like, it's a real fight. It's not an exhibition
this fight
anymore.
Jake Paul liable to knock this nigga out, guys.
If Jake Paul knocks out a
60-year-old
man,
this
is really
hasn't
bad.
had knees in like 15 years.
You're telling
this
me
is
that
really
Buster
bad for the
Douglas
sport.
and Jake Paul are the only two niggas to knock Mike Tyson out? I'm be sick.
I personally think Mike Tyson's here to floor him.
I wouldn't be surprised either way.
I think
both things are very viable options. Mike never lost his power, but he lost his influence.
Aren't they doing
He still got the.
Aren't they doing
the weapons of mass
4-minute
destruction
rounds?
on him. He just don't got the infrastructure no more.
I think they're doing like 7, like 2.5 or 3-minute rounds, something like that.
I think it's 8 3-minute
A lot can
rounds.
happen in 3 minutes.
Eight
Mark.
3-minute
Like the
rounds.
only thing about Mike is like, does he have the gas tank at 60 years old to go that far into a fight? I have no idea.
So
if I watch Mike Tyson get put down
And I mean,
because
Jake
he's
Paul-
tired, if he old yellers Mike Tyson,
Jake Paul lost to fucking Tommy Fury, who is not a good boxer to begin
all I'm
with.
saying is that the Rocky series predicted Mike Tyson.
So there'll be
this last fight is the Rocky Balboa movie, the one where he goes the distance again against.
They're going to be 8 2-minute rounds, knockouts allowed. Contests will wear 14-ounce gloves, and they are not wearing headgear. Thank you.
That's crazy.
So 14-ounce.
If I saw Mike Tyson in some headgear,
8 2,
and I had to pay for it,
No.
I'd be pissed.
I would say, but like,
I don't think Mike Tyson would do that.
No, he was pissed. Mike Tyson is the one who said like, no, like you guys are. He said it. He said Jake Paul is not like scared to fight me. He's like, it's the fucking commissioner trying to say that I'm old. They made Mike Tyson go through a whole bunch of tests that he had to pass to make sure he could still fight professionally.
I still think it's not a good.
Mike's like,
if you're old
I'm
enough,
going to kill this young.
He said, I gave him his boxing career and I'm about to take it away. He said that too.
If you're old enough that the commission is like, yeah, no, you got to get some brain scans, I don't think you should be boxing.
That's true.
And the commissioner isn't a doctor. The
And
doctor said it was cool.
Listen,
so
also, who gonna stop me?
What doctor did he go to
Right.
that said that his brain was like good enough to get rattled around?
Dr.
A little bit?
Tyson.
That doctor needs to be investigated because there's no way that man is able
that
to get hit
doctor
in the
probably
face too
also
much.
was in a room alone with Mike Tyson, and Mike Tyson's like, yo, so I'm good, right?
Hey, nigga,
And that
you
nigga
know
was-
my brain is cool, right? Because if it's not yours, it's not going to be neither.
I think that's beautiful. I'm gonna lie to you. I think that's pretty accurate. The nigga was like,
You know I can dribble your head, right?
I don't even think Mike had to threaten him. I think he just wanted to see it happen.
Tyson, big fan.
I'll tell you
Yeah,
what,
nigga,
Mike
find
still
them
looks
paper
dangerous in his training videos and stuff like that. I don't know.
Paul.
His training videos are scary.
Who,
They
Mike
scare me.
Tyson?
Yes. Like if I was like, just look at the coach with all that padding on, taking those body shots, and he's still like, you know what I'm saying?
yes.
I really
That's a
appreciate.
powerful
I
nigga.
really appreciate the visual.
Yeah,
Mike.
Mark, because if that nigga Mike Tyson hit any of us in our side, just because we were mouthing off a little too much, we would actually pee ourselves.
His coach
Our
is like,
kidneys and urine valves would open.
his coach in those videos are like, bro, I understand you're 60, but I'm 60. I'm regular 60. You're Mike 60. It's not the same.
You know what's crazy?
Like, his face
is
tells me
them
that.
coaches, right? Like I know that Mike Tyson gonna whoop my ass, so I know who Mike Tyson is, but I don't know who his coach is. But like, if I bumped into his coach at Kim's Wings, I was like, "But man, old nigga, move!" Like he still got them bitches. Like he trains with Mike Tyson. I'm getting my ass beat.
No, he definitely still got hands. but
That's what
like,
I'm saying.
Yeah.
So like, I gotta stop mouthing off. Some of these niggas might be boxing coaches. Next time Keith Thurman is in town, I know he be hitting Kim's Wings. I'm just gonna look out. Be like, is that your nigga?
How you know he goes to Kim's Wings?
Because he's from Painesville.
Okay.
Or his dad's from
I
Painesville.
thought Kim's Wings was a Cleveland thing.
Painesville niggas love Cleveland shit.
Yeah. He's so stupid. Tyler, is there a Kim's in Painesville?
Fuck no.
No, there's one in Cleveland and there's one in Euclid.
And there's the one in Willoughby Hills.
There's one in
Was that
Willoughby
third one?
Hills now?
Yeah, there's one there.
Oh, the Willoughby Hills one is the Euclid
by,
one.
by Ace's old place. There's one in Euclid, like by like City Hall.
Oh yeah.
And then there's one up there in Willoughby Hills. I'm pretty sure.
Didn't I know that?
Is it by?
It's the part of Willoughby Hills that's close enough to Euclid that I thought it was Euclid.
That's probably by my old house.
Yes.
By Sharon Road.
Yes.
Oh, I know what he's talking about.
Oh yeah, Richmond.
Yeah, it's by like that Speedway.
Yeah. Kim's
gotta go-
Wings.
oh, you
Chardon,
got- yeah, you
it's
gotta-
on Chardon Road.
Yeah, you gotta go.
Oh, it's on Sharon Road.
Yes.
You gotta go up
Oh,
past
man.
the old Manhattan Deli, Mark.
No, no. What he's talking about is like by the Speedway and shit. I'm pretty sure.
It's
Yeah,
by
no, it's
the new
further
Chic.
down, but you have to go up that way and then turn.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I don't
Kim's
think it
Wings
matters
is
that
fire.
much.
Can we go to Kim's Wings?
We can.
We could do some Kim's Wings.
That's not like me. I'm a fat black nigga. Yeah.
I'm a
love
big
you.
back.
Give me
Yeah,
some,
we
give
go
me
to Kim's
some, give me
Wings.
some.
I'm not dapping you up over Kim's Wings on camera. I'm a fat nigga. I can't get that up.
You were literally eating
can't do
popcorn. You were eating popcorn on the pot. I don't want to hear it. Give me some.
That's different. I'm
me
a
some.
little
That's
stoned.
Give me some.
He said it's a healthy food.
Give me
There's not
some-
a lot of calories in popcorn.
Oh, it was extra butter. I'm not gonna lie.
I got you.
Oh, you got a fist bump. See? You want to see us lose because I'm fat and he's black, and now we're dapping up over chicken.
What are you talking about?
I can get a po' boy.
It's good food.
You're not going to get no po' boy.
You right.
I get one too. I get one on the side.
And I bet that po' boy's fire.
With the slaw, because they slaw. They slaw.
I gonna fuck with you, no.
See, that's why I couldn't be.
Welcome to the
cut this out.
Welcome to the fatty 2x4 segment of the podcast.
Jesus Christ.
What's next on the docket?
See, these niggas are getting to know us. We took a 5-month break, and then we were like, yeah,
You
get to
take
know
a
the real
5-month
us.
break.
I don't have any perception of time anymore.
That's a problem. You need to like.
It was like
doctor.
it was like 2 months.
Like it's what month are we in? Like month 5?
No.
Yes.
No,
4.
like
January, February, March, April.
No,
We're not in
it's
April
February. It's February.
we posted in
January,
February.
February, March, April.
February,
I
March,
was trying to see
April,
what month
May.
we were in. The
4.
month.
Of this year,
we're
currently.
in the
Yeah,
fourth
no,
month.
we're in
We're
the fifth month. We're in
5th
May.
month. Okay, that's what I was trying to say. So yeah, and like I just have no perception of time.
You just don't pay attention.
Like special.
You don't pay attention to the
I
channel.
can't even
It's-
blame you
okay,
because
wait,
like
'cause
I never know where I am.
I'm not
so,
going to
like,
sit here and overshare on the podcast.
I can't talk shit.
But it's okay. So it's the 5th month. I had a very traumatic experience
Oh, yeah.
at the top of the year.
That's
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like the 5th month. It doesn't feel like it has been 5 months since this very
Yeah, but
fucked
we
up
didn't
thing
stop
has happened.
posting
Supposed to
because
go back
you would
to
stop
Vegas?
posting because of me.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. But like, I also just lost concept of time. I don't know when we stopped posting because of just I don't know where I'm at.
February. I think like mid-February.
No, we
never come
posted
to
in
pod.
March too. I'm pretty sure.
Oh damn. I don't lie to you. I don't be keeping track of time.
Hold on,
when I'm
let
at
me-
work, I just be at work. I just
me-
be going through.
You know what?
And I only know it's.
This is a perfect
I
time.
don't know.
You guys should check us. Go to the YouTube channel, and while you're there, you might as well hit the subscribe button.
And also follow us on Instagram at Ohio. Hold on, let me
I'm about to
pull-
start shit posting. on
We
the Insta.
posted last. 2 months ago.
I'm gonna convince all of my porn star
Wait, 2
friends
months
to
ago was
just
March,
share
right?
a clip.
Yeah.
So time out. Talking about beef. Also, the whole beef thing. Rap has been beefing since the top of the year. Shout Cat Williams.
This all started with him.
This is all you. You made all the other
Oh
black
my
people start
God.
beefing. Start beefing with other niggas.
Cat Williams is the shooting of Arch Franz Ferdinand. We're at World War II right now with Drake and Kendrick.
Okay.
There's gonna be a Cold War.
So what is it? So Shaq and Shannon Sharpe.
Oh,
That's a very recent thing that just happened.
Yes,
I think,
Tyler,
Who do you
bring
think-
this
within the
up.
last
Who do you
week.
think winning in that boxing match?
Shannon Sharpe.
I think
Shannon
Shaq.
Sharpe.
I don't
gashes.
know, because Shannon's got to punch up a lot. Like,
No,
how
he's,
tall Shannon?
it's not as much as you think. Shannon Sharpe is a big nigga. He played NFL football. He like
Yeah, but
6'6".
Shaq is like 7'1".
He is
Okay.
6'6" and has.
He's
I can't say
outlasting Shaq.
That's true.
But
Shaq's
to be
big,
fair-
slow, and doesn't have cardio anymore.
But to
Not
be
for
fair,
like a
Shannon
sanction.
also has like bad hips, bad knees.
Yeah, his body's
You're
beat
telling
down,
me
too.
that Shaq's big ass doesn't have bad knees, hips, and everything. His tendons are gone.
I'm not saying that he
He's
doesn't.
big as hell,
But
Tyler.
like, as for the fact that Shannon Sharpe has had like hip surgery and like knee surgery to get like his shits replaced, I think that
So he's got titanium hips and shit. You're telling me he's coming in?
I don't think anyone has titanium hips.
I think
He
the better
does.
question
He's
is,
got money. He's got good health care in
that's the
America.
Bronx
who wins?
kneecap?
Who wins in a slap match? Like
A power
slapping
slap
first?
match?
power slap.
Who's
match.
slapping first, Mark? Because both of them niggas. Well,
Who's going to
Shannon
sleep?
Sharpe did play a more physical sport. He might have a little bit more head
Yeah,
trauma.
but Shaq's hand is the size of his head.
No. Shannon Sharpe has probably the same size hands as Shaq.
I don't know
Look
about
at Shannon
that.
Sharpe's hands.
I don't know about that
He
one.
looks like Mr. Krabs in his suit.
I don't know about that.
When
one.
he's wearing the blue suit, he looks like big, meaty claws. Like, that nigga has
I don't
hands.
know about that one.
Shannon Sharpe's hands and Shaq's hands look like before and after pictures. I'm not buying it.
No.
I think Shaq definitely has bigger
if
hands.
Shannon Sharpe punched the average human, it would be like when Patrick had little Squidward and was like, "Here comes the giant fish."
Yeah, but
No,
the average
yeah.
human is 5'10". That's not that's or 5'11" or whatever.
I'm
It's
still
not the
both
same.
big
But shorter.
hands.
If Shannon
The
Sharpe
average
hit
is
me, it would look
like
like a Mortal
5'8".
Kombat X-ray.
5'8".
In the world, in America, it's like 5'10".
America is like 5'8". The world is like shorter, is like 5'6". Average man.
Oh yeah, you're right. Because I said
Yeah,
we had
if
this
Shannon
argument
Sharpe
before.
hits the average man, average man is going night.
I don't know because Max Holloway is an average man. He's not like a freak.
No,
nature.
that's not an average
he
man.
Trained to do
No,
that.
I would say
no,
he's-
not an average man.
Shaq was born to be 7'1". Max Holloway was born a normal nigga who just developed.
I'm
crazy
gonna disagree with you because I've never seen somebody with a chin like Max Holloway or cardio like Max Holloway. He is a freak of nature.
Okay, that's right.
You can't bring up a UFC fighter and be like, "Oh yeah, that's average man."
You
That's
think
not the
Baby
same.
Hulk could beat up Shaq?
No.
No.
He's a baby. He's a young
All
man.
Shaq has to do is lay his 320 pounds on him, and he's going to sleep.
Also, that kid's probably a little bit deformed because of all the muscles. Baby Hulk. He's probably grew up a little bit deformed because of all the muscles he got so early on.
First of all, he's
getting muscles early on is very bad for kids. You shouldn't really develop your physique until like 16.
What does he fight at?
He's
like 5 foot, what, 3, 4?
Who?
He's like 5'5", I'm pretty sure.
He's a short king, and he doesn't have.
Who? Max Holloway?
No, Baby Hulk.
He's like
Baby Hulk
12.
No, you're thinking of Baby Gronk. Baby Hulk is a dude we interviewed.
Oh!
Oh,
I'm
Tyler.
sorry. My brain took a
That's why
fire.
when you called him deformed, I laughed. I was
about to say, Tyler, this man is older than us. Why are you calling him a kid?
Baby Hulk, I apologize. I'm sorry. You're not deformed.
He's going to
You're
put
a
his
grown
hands
man.
on you next time.
Damn.
Next time we go to North Carolina, it's on site.
Tyler's going, night.
Ah, damn it.
We
Fuck.
hey, no, we're clipping this. We got to tag him.
Damn it.
Tag Baby Hulk and Baby Gronk.
But other than that, we had the Nicki and Meg beef.
Yeah. That kind of fizzled out. I wanted that to go a little further.
Kind of mad Meg ain't respond. I ain't gonna lie.
She didn't need to. Bigfoot was terrible.
Listen to it on the original beat. It's a lot better of a song.
It wasn't a good verse.
It doesn't matter how good the song is.
Her performance, her verse was trash.
Do not do that.
The song doesn't matter as much as the lyrics and the punchlines in a rap beef.
Yeah, go home. Nah.
I'm home.
Nah, leave it. Go to your parents.
No, this is my crib.
So no, I think that the original beat for Bigfoot, everything, the punch. How do I say this? What killed Bigfoot was not the lyrics. The lyrics and the bars, the punchlines were great. All that shit was amazing.
What?
All that shit was amazing. The thing that killed Bigfoot was the beat. The beat, the words, the lyrics, and the bars did not match the beat that it was on. Now, if you listen,
the lyrics and the bars did not match a good performance.
It did.
It was terrible.
It was not terrible. It was a lot better on that original beat.
I've heard it on the original beat. It's still bad.
No, it's not. You're bugging.
Her
performance on the original beat is a lot better. Tons better. It's better than Hiss.
You know who's winning?
And Hiss is a really tough song.
Hold on. You know who's winning?
I don't even want to hear you
right now.
Chris Brown.
You know who's winning all these beefs right
Chris
now?
Brown.
YouTube rap reactors.
Wait, Chris Brown is in a beef right now, isn't he?
Is he in a beef?
Him and Quavo?
And he's winning by a lot.
Well, they only released 2 songs.
Hey, a lot.
I have not followed that. Like, what's going on? All I heard was he said...
Chris Brown basically hit the Troy Ave about his man's dying.
I heard that. He said you should have died, which is insane.
That's crazy.
I think it's 1-1. I think it's tied.
It's tied.
What did he do to counteract that?
Quavo said he's dropped bad songs. 2 bad songs. I swear.
He hasn't.
No, I swear. I know your taste of hip hop and the fact that I agree with this point, and I just know that we agree on this.
Y'all don't like the Migos.
I like the Migos.
He likes the Migos. I don't like the Migos, but the song is bad. I like Quavo's solo music.
Because I thought both of you don't like Future and both of you don't like the Migos.
No, I don't play Future, but they're like...
I've warmed up to Future over the years, but I'm still not like the biggest fan. But no, I always like the Migos.
Of a hard Future song because I just refuse to give Future a chance. I'll put it in my like songs, and I'll like that song, but I won't go look for more of it because when I try and look for more of it...
You just can't let Ace know about it.
Does he like Future?
Duh.
Dick riding. Did you see? You didn't see the group chat the one day?
Oh my! He sent like 50 text messages about how Future's one of the greatest of all time.
Like, he stood on that hill. Like,
no, there is an argument to like Ace is not the first person to make that argument.
Well, he's on Twitter. Hold on, I just want to make sure that everyone realizes for here on out when we argue that you can realize that the majority can still be dumbass niggas.
Yeah.
So just because a lot of niggas say some dumbass shit don't mean that it's correct.
Yeah,
if the whole world tomorrow was like 2 + 2 is 5, it's not true. Because even though...
A lot of Germans thought that killing Jews was the correct thing to do. Didn't mean it was the correct thing to do.
Why you gotta bring up Nazis?
I don't think an argument about how influential
we made World War
Future
II analogies and
has to
didn't
go
talk about the Nazis.
has to go to the Holocaust. I see the point you're trying to make, but I think you didn't have to. You didn't have to jump
you
that
can
far.
brainwash an entire society of niggas. Just because they brainwashed don't mean it's right.
Were they brainwashed or did some of the niggas genuinely also not like Jews?
Or were they just scared that they were gonna disappear in the night?
A little bit of that too.
They wanted to make the other niggas disappear in the night, Mark.
Yeah, because if they take them, they're not gonna take me.
That's fair. I don't think he's completely off.
Are you defending Nazis, Mark?
No, I'm not. Stop it. Stop it. No. This is why I didn't want to do this.
Tough scene.
he did. somehow the whitest in the room, even though that Phil is literally completely whiter than me. You guys always bring Nazis back to me. So
he does it to himself, though. He brings
He eggs it on.
Yeah. Him, his politics, his political views, it's kind of just kind of.
We're doing this again.
He makes it easy punching bag. You know, it's like an 80-mile ball coming over the middle of the plate. It's like almost anybody can hit it.
Guys, I just want you to know that I tried to help Mark when this podcast first started because I made the running joke that didn't hit because we had 5 listeners at the time. Guess what color Mark is? Because Mark is not white and Phil is, and we call Mark. Yeah, he's half white. I'm half white. Me and Mark are the same amount of white.
I think Mark's a little bit more whiter than you.
No, he's not. Tony is full-blooded.
Well, yeah,
and his mother is full-blooded.
But those people are also mutts.
I don't think we should be throwing around full-blooded and mutts and half-blood. I don't think this is the smart.
Bloods.
I don't think this is the right move.
I love Harry Potter. It's a great city.
Harry blows.
Yeah. Did you guys see one of the actors that was in a lot of the movies was like, I don't understand why grown adults are still obsessed with this. You guys need to grow up.
Yeah, I think they all should have that. We should, as a society, come to that and say,
Harry
these
Potter
are
fans,
semi-poorly written children's books.
They're a cult for sure.
No, they're not children's books.
And then J.K. Rowling,
young adult books. But
I will give the credit that from the first read to the last book, the writing, the age group would go up, like the reading level would change because the kids were growing. So
because she was grooming children to love her boys.
We're just
bro, stop throwing the word grooming around, bro. You don't know what it means.
She was grooming small children.
No, she wasn't.
Mark, do you even know who your dogs are around, bro? You probably get them groomed at least 3 times a year.
Probably a little bit more than that. Ronan don't need to be groomed.
Ronan's
that motherfucker shed. He's ready.
He's influenced easily.
You just need a bath.
Yeah, blockhead over there. There's nothing going on.
Bro, Bailey's beard is back. Go shave.
Go shave.
I fucking hate Bailey's beard because it's brown. The rest of her color scheme is cool. She's a very beautiful dog, but the beard is brown.
It's the dog's saliva.
You don't even have brown hair. Where's the brown coming from?
Did you hear her whining at you? Like, shut the hell up. You keep my name out your mouth.
She melted the gate with the hot breath.
Bailey, you want to write a diss track? You want to write a diss track?
That bitch gonna be spitting fire. I'm gonna have to wave the white flag.
Shout out our boy Curtis Creekside. He was also beefing.
Everybody's
hold on. Can I bring that up? I'll bring this up. Everyone has been beefing this year. Our friend Elijah, Creekside Curtis on Instagram, was beefing with another Cleveland artist, OG Mook.
From Westside Productions.
And
hello, Greg.
We got brought up in a little beef, and there was a little internet tip there. But it was just me, and they told me to stop egging it on.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that if what I was doing was corny, that was corny.
Can you bring up the bar?
Corny.
Huh?
Can you pull up the bar? Like, can you remember what it is?
He was talking about how he always stands on business and how everyone around Eli knows that, because if you take it back to OBP Fest 2, when there was the tiff in the parking lot.
Gotcha.
So I was like, hold on, because the tiff was with people that I knew. So like that seems kind of disrespectful to me. That you're acting like you hoed us out when really we left the festival because we didn't want a problem at something we were making money at.
Yeah, beef is bad.
Not that much money though, because not a lot of tickets were sold.
Peace. We should be pushing peace, pushing P. Yeah, pushing peace.
I'm with Tyler.
Yeah.
You just talk shit from afar. It's the most fun.
You're crazy.
That's true. Behind closed doors is better.
No, I'd rather talk my shit up.
No, but
up
like,
close.
how do you guys feel about getting brought up in a rap beef? We really made it.
I think it was really funny that a bunch of cornball, fucking no-name rappers were shouting us out, or at least mentioning us.
No, we got shouted out too. And Eli's, he said something. I keep it OBP, and I was like, oh my gosh.
Support Creekside Curtis because he's funny.
He brought us into it.
I love that guy.
You gotta rock with him, right?
But no, he actually also makes good music.
Also,
he does make good music.
I will say that under one of the posts, I got into an argument with a female and a man at the same time.
Wait, you were arguing with people on Instagram about this?
Yes, about our beef. And I will say that so the two were dating. I did get very disrespectful with the girl, or with the dude, but me and the girl kept it cordial every time. Like, she'd be like, oh, I just thought that you did this. And I was like, no, it's not even like that. And she's like, well, whatever, have a good day. And I was like, no, you too, like, you. But then, like, with the dude, I was like, it's not. I was like, fuck that. Nigga, like, fuck you. Like, what are you talking about?
What did they think we were doing?
And we were just arguing because I started being petty.
Oh.
As he does. You know.
There was. I feel like this is a very small scale Kendrick Drake right here.
No, it's not.
There was phone calls.
Don't
made in the
compare
bar.
us to that.
I wasn't in the club making phone calls, but I was in the bar making phone calls.
Phil, we need to stop him.
I called the dude who runs West Side. We had a conversation. You were there. You told me to hang up the phone.
Yeah,
Because I was drunk. I was hammered. But I felt like bottle service. They were bringing me wontons.
I hate you. I can't stand you.
$2 wontons.
You're a nasty bad
Good
man.
kid, Mad City fan.
Oh, I'm not
that
fat to be dapping up about kids' wings.
You know,
What does bottle service and being fat have to do with anything?
No, they were giving you wontons.
Mark, wontons are the wonton soup container sizes of beer.
Oh, I thought you were actually talking about wontons.
Mark, you
Like,
think
yeah,
I was
he
think
was
I was at the
slamming
bar
soup at the
slamming
bar.
that would
soup?
be hilarious. That would be
Get
hilarious.
the fuck out
I
of here!
brought my own thermos.
That nigga don't respect.
That would be fat
know.
as
Don't
hell.
respect you.
That would be so fat. That would be the fattest thing you've ever done.
You think I take soup to the bar, or was I ordering it from?
Were
the
you
bar?
eating wonton soup at the bar?
If you
that
brought-
is fat as fuck.
Hold on, if you brought soup to the bar, what soup would you bring?
The beef broth from
Tomato
Core
soup.
Life. Ew.
Tomato soup.
Matzo ball
Do you
soup.
like milk in your?
No.
Milk in your tomato soup?
Yeah, like to make it milky and
That
creamy.
makes it like a bisque.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm
A
good.
bisque is cool.
It would be tomato bisque.
I
It
will
would
say
not be
this.
tomato soup.
How do I say this? I think Panera is overpriced,
Yes, thank
But-
you. Fuck you, Panera.
but
I hate you, Panera. You're overpriced and your food is just aight.
Oh, and
Fuck you.
just because you're less known, you're right next to a Panera by where I live. Fuck you, Zoop. You're even more overpriced, and it's literally the same soup as Panera. You order it from the same frozen company.
Yeah. They got
will
their
say-
shit on the grocery store shelves too.
I
That's
will
how
say
you know it's
this.
bad.
I will say this though. They're like the cheddar broccoli soup. That shit amazing.
Mark,
Broccoli
or
cheddar.
fucking Tyler, if you go, I swear to God, go to Core Life. It's cheaper. It's the same packing company. It's
We
the
can go
only
there right
soup that
now.
we
You
know
don't.
what?
I'm being so serious.
We can go there right
We
now.
can go get some Brock Chat after this.
Oh
You know what? Wonton soup. It's actually like
damn!
top three
We
for
really
me.
have. I really have some fat moments. I'm cheering
Chinese
about-
buffet today.
Nah.
Mark,
it's,
you can do
Taro.
China buffet now.
it's Mother's Day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know that y'all have moms.
Hi, mom.
Well, I
I
gotta
love
do my
you.
Mother's Day stuff
Hey,
tomorrow,
make-
so we're taking your mom to Kintaro.
So Mother's Day, tell your moms Happy Mother's Day and shit like that. You know, text your friend, tell her. I texted. I have to
Tell
text
your mom
Yeah.
to call me back.
If your sister was 16 and
I'll
she had
fuck you up.
She's a nice lady. We had a good conversation about how you're a very nice young man. An upstanding citizen.
and,
Tyler.
Tyler's
and
mom
the
is
girl in
great.
the movie getting her pussy sawed in half.
I haven't said. I probably said a handful of things to Tyler's mom. Cause like
I'm
I don't
her
know,
favorite.
like,
Fuck you,
She
niggas.
just like when I show up to functions, she just wasn't there. But like, she came up to the house the other day. She's like, "Oh my God, what's up, Mark?" And I'm like, "Oh, what's up?"
I almost got the clean sweep on y'all because I'm obviously Sharon's favorite of us four, and I'm Tyler's mom's favorite out of us four. Well, not four because you're her kid.
Tyler.
But then
Who's
Mark's
your
mom
mom's
doesn't
favorite?
Like me.
Who's your mom's favorite?
It was easily him.
Why?
She
Like-
calls me son.
She calls
Yeah,
you
she does
son.
call him son.
Mark,
We live together.
who's your mom's favorite?
Probably Tyler.
No.
Oh wait,
not-
no, because
clearly
he
not.
said something crazy to his sister one time.
I don't know. My
I don't
mom
think
really
his
doesn't
mom has a
talk about
favorite.
it that much.
I don't think his mom likes any of
I
us.
feel
I
like
gotta start going around.
my
I
mom.
think her mom hates all of us.
My
His
mom-
mom is wholeheartedly like, get better friends.
My mom is a person who likes to like people watch and like judge from afar.
We got
She
a lot of the
doesn't
same interests,
She
though.
doesn't really express a lot of positive things about people. She doesn't talk
can
about very often.
cook her
She
ass
just
off,
makes
though.
observations that really get under her skin. So it's really hard to gauge which one's her favorite. I feel like she loves fucking with you the most, Xavier, i.e.
That's true. She told me she'd whoop me if I didn't wear a belt.
Yeah, because every time this man bends over, his cheeks are out, and she doesn't like
I
that.
stopped wearing jeans to Mark's house for like a year and a half,
And then he tried to do the sweatpants thing and still didn't really work.
and she was like, "Tie the sweatpants," and I was like, "They're tied. I'm trying."
I think we should wrap up this episode with a good mom story. I'll start it off. I think my favorite story about my mom is the time she hit me with her car.
What?
So, what had happened was, she didn't do it on purpose at all. I was probably like 10 or 11, maybe. And 2 doors down from my house was my grandma's house. I had gotten into some argument with my sister at the time. There's some weird, nasty argument with my sister. And then I was like, fuck this. I'm going to grandma's. And then I sprinted out the side door. The side door to that house was directly into the driveway. And she had a habit of kind of zooming back whenever she would pull the car back out of the driveway. So she didn't know I was about to fly out the side door. And for as long as she had it, the back of her Dodge Caravan had a dent in it from my forehead.
A Phil dent.
Did you cry?
Yeah, I got hit by a car.
Hey, I just imagine little chubby clumsy Phil just.
I wasn't even that chubby yet. I was like 10.
Oh, you were still like just husky.
I was just kind of a husky kid, and I got hit by a car, and then I went over to my grandma's house and ate ham sandwiches.
God bless grandmas.
That's crazy.
Dude, I spent a lot of time in my childhood fucking up ham sandwiches.
That's
Wedding soup, ham sandwiches, breakfast foods.
Oh, wedding soup.
That's crazy.
wedding soup is so good. We should
That's
have Manhattan Deli.
That's number
soon.
one overall. Number one overall pick in soup draft. Wedding soup.
I'm
Italian
going
wedding
lobster bisque.
I gotta lean towards wedding soup over lobster bisque, but lobster bisque is nice.
That's my sneaker.
Your
That's
sleeper
my
pick?
one. That's my one. That if we put those two head to head and lobster bisque did win, I wouldn't clown you for picking wedding soup. I'd be like, no, I just had that feeling. Like I just knew, but like I understand why you said.
Xavier,
wedding
you
soup.
got a nice mom story.
I was gonna say, you guys get hit by cars?
Your mom is.
Does
your
it have
mom
to
is
be?
also-
Do I have to be involved in the story, or is it?
Just what are your favorite mom stories in general?
So I don't know what this man did to my mom because I know they weren't directly involved. But my mom was at a bar one time, and she like lured this guy outside who was like being a bad boy
Jesus Christ.
behind the bar, and like she was just kind of acting like tipped up and like laughing and giggling. And then when they got behind the bar, she beat the fuck out of him, beat the shit out of him.
I got a similar story.
Okay.
My mom used to be a hoodlum.
A hoodlum.
Let's just call it that. My mom,
She should just run the streets.
yes, a lot of girls were afraid of my mother. So one day, like this girl that she does not like, right, was like staring at my dad sideways, like, I want a piece of that, right?
Young Tony.
So my mom sees this girl in the parking lot staring at him, and she told me she grabbed this bitch's hair and slammed her WWE style in the hood of a car repeatedly until she was like, I don't even know, like uncle or something, or when she just got tired, like she was like, that shoulder, you know,
She's slamming her in the fuck.
yeah, into the hood of a car.
Making a grown adult say uncle because you're beating their ass is so disrespectful.
My
I know
mom,
that's probably not exactly how it played out,
if
but
you were-
imagine.
If you were talking to a girl at the club and some dude came up and like put you in the headlock and noogied you until you said uncle audibly, what are you doing after you get out of that headlock?
Give him my number. That's big bro. I gotta follow suit.
Tyler,
You know how like there's always like the middle school bully and there's the kid behind him that's like, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd have to become that kid for that
I
guy.
don't know.
I'd assimilate.
Tyler, do you
I'd
have a
fight him
mom
for
story to share?
When my mother was younger, she her and a friend fed like what is the thing like not Pepto, like mints. They fed something.
Alka-Seltzer?
Yes. To geese.
Oh shit.
They can't fart.
She knew. Because like their stomachs are like
They
their stom-
explode
Yeah,
like
their-
balloons.
Their stomachs are made of water.
Wait, you're telling me I just gotta?
No, Mark, you don't need to go on your whole geese vendetta
I'm
right
gonna
now.
go get a pallet of Alka-Seltzer.
Do you realize that like Mark is about to holocaust the geese, right? Because he genuinely doesn't like them.
I'm turning him into the police. That's a crime.
It is a
Not
crime.
anymore.
No, it's not.
Not
They're
anymore.
invasive.
Now they're invasive. Before it
I'm
was.
pretty sure you have to have a permit to just.
I might have to like.
If Mark goes out of his
Pay a
way to get a
fine.
permit to start bounty hunting geese.
No, geese are
Great
cute.
American
They're-
ducks. Ducks are American.
Ducks are cute. They're adorable. They they just
They
swim
quack,
in and
quack, quack.
yeah, they do their little quackity quacks and yeah.
You know, swans are also like geese. They're not.
Yeah, they're just bigger geese.
But they're not Canadian.
but Black
geese.
Swan
I
is an
particularly
American
have a
made movie.
disdain for Canadian geese.
It's a good movie.
I'm sorry, I cut you off. I got angry for a
They're
second.
American geese.
Probably.
Obviously, they're born here, but they're Canadian geese, right? What is it? What does a regular goose look?
That you know what? That's a great point.
What
They
is a
lay their
regular
eggs here.
goose?
How are they
I think
Canadian
they're white.
geese?
They're crossing the border and laying eggs.
They're illegal aliens. I have my in.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yep.
I didn't
So
wanna
Mark
mix it.
supports the hunting and killing of illegal aliens.
No, just geese. Just Canadian geese.
He's like, nah, don't do that. Don't do me like that.
Wrong.
No.
Oh, but no. Shout out to that. Shout out to the moms. Shout out to
was there just an entire field of exploded?
No, I think they only did like once or twice.
Where did they live when they did this?
My mom grew up in Warrensville Heights.
Okay, so how old is your mom?
I know there's like 50. She
50?
just turned 50.
Okay, so my dad was 57, and they used to eat like goose and duck and stuff. So did they collect these and take them home?
No.
Would you eat a goose?
Yeah,
I would eat a goose.
Yes, it's actually really, really good. if you
I'd
cook it
probably
right.
like try it in Canada, because the only reason I say that is because I feel like
They're
American
not allowed to kill Canadian geese.
Oh,
It's like the bald eagle in America.
they
Like you
pick
can't.
that bitch ass bird.
I wouldn't call him a bitch ass.
I'm gonna
bird.
take a
They're-
goose to Penitentiary
they're
Glen
pretty
and fight one of the disabled eagles and watch the eagle still kill it,
fair.
like murder it. Mad, and I'm gonna.
There's a
starve
reason
The
it.
why
geese
they
got
have to-
heart.
Had
No.
heart. The fucking eagle ate
The
it.
bald eagle is just the bald eagle in the nest. The geese have to travel in packs because they're bitches. They're sweet.
And then they be interfighting. It's like the meme of the 3-headed dragon.
They be
from
slapboxing.
Godzilla, and it's the two goofy ones and the one serious one. It's that one goose who herds the other ones, and the other ones were just like.
Outside of, I'm gonna assume like outside of insects, are there any animals you guys just wouldn't eat?
Dog.
Probably like raccoon.
No, wait, no, I'd eat dog because it's not the same type of dog. It's like it's not gonna be like a Siberian Husky. It's like a wild dog.
I don't think there's any animal that I wouldn't try at least once.
Yeah, like I've eaten snail. So far, I've like crazy shit. I've eaten
I
snail.
didn't
and
like
alligator.
snail. It was a
I
little
did.
rubbery.
Escargot is overrated.
Escargot was banging.
I didn't
had
like
on
the
cruise.
texture.
I've had swordfish because my mom enjoys it, like swordfish steak. That's really good. And then
I think to wrap this up, I would just say go watch the WWE. A lot of exciting shit is happening.
We'll cover that next week.
Yeah, next week. WWE, don't fuck up the bloodline. Like this is gonna be good. Don't fuck it up, please. I'm not gonna watch this shit. I'm not watching SummerSlam if they fuck this up. I'm not.
With
You're
that-
boycotting?
hold on,
Yes.
hold on,
guys,
hold on.
hear me
Yes.
out. Can we find a bar that's gonna have SummerSlam downtown?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
All right. But to wrap this up, we love you. Thank you. Bye.
We're back.
We're gonna
Stay
get
tuned.
nerdy next week.
Bye.